Should data scientists know about probability? When we talk of probabilities, we are reminded of our school days. We are reminded of the experiment of a coin toss. We are reminded of throwing of dice. We are reminded of the normal distribution and so on. On the other hand, when we think about data science, we think about data warehouses, we think about GPUs, TPUs, tools like Excel, SQL, visualization techniques, and loads of Python. On the face of it, there doesn't seem to be any connection between probabilities, probability theory, and data science. But is it really the case? Are they so disparate, so distinct from each other? There is just one single reason probabilities are indispensable in data science. That is to model uncertainty. Data science sits on top of uncertainty. There is uncertainty in the way data is gathered. There is uncertainty in the way data is to be interpreted. And tons of uncertainty come around when people express their subjective opinions about data that's already available. And we need probability to model all of these uncertainties. And probabilities are not an abstract textbook tool. Our brains process probabilities all the time, just like technologies like neural networks do. To see more of this, take a piece of paper and let's do a simple experiment. Now, look at this image appearing on your screen and try to write down what comes to your mind on seeing this image. Once you're done, let's look at a second image and repeat the same thing. And now, for one final time, let's look at this third image and once again write whatever comes to your mind. Let's compare notes. For the first image, I just couldn't think of anything. I knew it was circular, it appeared spherical, but maybe I thought it was a child at play, trying to press a camera, a poorly taken photo. I couldn't process anything beyond this. My brain was baffled. My brain couldn't narrow it down any further. On seeing image 2, things were much better. I was able to identify color. And I felt it might be an edible object. It could be a tomato or an apple. But there was also the possibility of it being a red ball. I wasn't sure, but at least I had narrowed down the options. Image 3, it was clearly an apple. But wait, has all the uncertainty been resolved? No, it could still be a fake apple. There's no way for me to know unless I have a chance to take a bite, which obviously I didn't have. So what's happening in this process? When presented with the first image, the brain has a universe of possibilities. And as the brain sees more and more information, it's able to narrow down the possibilities all the way to 1 or 2 when it sees image 3. And the two possibilities being either a real apple or an apple-looking object. So probabilities are at play here because your brain is giving probabilities, assigning probabilities to what the object could be. And with every new piece of information, the probabilities keep changing. And when you present the brain with a clear image, then the probabilities are very pronounced on a select number of options, which is when we gain clarity and we are able to talk about what the object is. And this is not just about the brain. This is the way models work. When data scientists are presented with uncertainties, they assign probabilities and they find ways to update the probabilities when presented with more information till the point where they get clarity and present business insights. We will talk more about probabilities in further videos.